Two people can earn the same income for their entire lives. One quietly becomes wealthy, the other stays broke forever. The difference has nothing to do with luck, talent, or working harder. It comes down to one mental rule most people violate every single day without realizing it. If you get this wrong, no strategy, side hustle, or investment will save you. Most people think wealth is about how much money you make. Billionaires know it's about how decisions compound over time. They don't win because they're smarter. They win because they follow mental rules that make bad outcomes almost impossible and good outcomes inevitable. Today, I'll break down 3 mental models used by elite wealth builders that quietly separate long-term winners from everyone else. The average person treats money emotionally. They chase quick wins. They react to fear during crashes and greed during booms. They spend to look successful instead of building anything that lasts. Their decisions feel harmless in the moment, but over decades, those decisions decay instead of compound. That's the trap. It's a slow bleed, 1,000 tiny cuts that drain your financial future dry before you even notice what's happening. You might feel like you're making progress, buying the right things, celebrating small wins. But you're actually just running on a treadmill, burning energy without ever moving forward. It's a frustrating cycle, and it keeps most people stuck, wondering why their hard work never seems to pay off in the long run. They mistake activity for achievement. Here's the first rule. If you treat money as transactions, your upside is capped. If you treat money as systems, it compounds. Most people ask, how much did I make or spend today? That's a transactional mindset. It's finite. Billionaires ask, does this decision create a system that grows without me? A job is a transaction. You trade time for money. A habit of consistently investing, on the other hand, is a system. It works for you even when you're sleeping. Impulse spending is a transaction that decays. The momentary joy is gone, but the money is gone forever. Ownership, whether it's a business, a stock, or an intellectual property, is a system that compounds. This is the fundamental reason why two people with the same income end up in completely different places 30 years later. One person optimizes their life for short-term comfort and instant gratification. The other builds structures that work quietly in the background for decades. They're playing two different games, and only one leads to wealth. Most people fail right here, stuck in the transactional loop. But even those who understand the power of systems can still lose speed because of the next mistake. A critical error in thinking that sabotages even the best laid plans. It's subtle, but deadly. Billionaires don't ask, how do I get rich? That's a question focused on upside, and it invites risky, speculative behavior. Instead, they ask a much more powerful question. How do I avoid going broke? This is a mental model called inversion, thinking backward from your goal. Instead of chasing returns, they design unbreakable rules that eliminate stupidity. It's about playing defense first. For example, no emotional investing. No matter how scary the news or how exciting the hype, the rules dictate the actions, not feelings. Another one, no lifestyle inflation just because income went up. They avoid the trap of spending more just because they make more. And a big one, no decisions made just to impress other people. Your financial plan shouldn't be a performance for an audience. Most investors panic sell during market crashes out of fear and hold on to losing investments out of a misplaced sense of hope. Billionaires remove emotion entirely by pre-committing to these kinds of rules. They don't rely on discipline or willpower, because they know those fail under pressure. They engineer their behavior. If a decision requires you to use willpower, your system has already failed. Tactics change. The stock market changes. Economic cycles change, but rules endure. High performers don't waste their time memorizing complex strategies that will be outdated in a year. They live by a set of non-negotiable rules. Here's a simple, billionaire-grade checklist you can start using today. First, spend like a beginner. This means every single expense is questioned. Nothing is automatic. Just because you could afford it last month doesn't mean it's a smart purchase this month. Second, invest only within your circle of competence. This is a classic from Warren Buffett. If you can't explain the investment to a 10-year-old simply and clearly, you have no business owning it. Don't let jargon or complexity fool you into a bad decision. Third, always account for opportunity cost. Every yes you say to one thing is a silent no to every other option. That money you spent on an impulse buy could have been money compounding in an investment. This is how elite decision makers stay consistent and focused, while everyone else gets distracted, chasing the next shiny idea that promises quick riches but delivers nothing. So here's the one filter that ties everything together. It's a single question to ask yourself before any financial decision, big or small. Not, can I afford it? That's a low-level question. Not, will this make me feel successful? That's an emotional trap. And definitely not, what will other people think? That's a recipe for staying broke. The only question that matters is this: does this compound, or does it decay? Does this decision build a system that will grow over time, or is it a one-time transaction that will lose value? A book that gives you a new skill compounds. A new TV decays. An hour spent learning about investing compounds. An hour spent scrolling on social media decays. Over time, filtering every choice through this single question fundamentally reshapes your identity from a consumer into a builder and owner. You stop being a passive participant in the economy and start becoming an active architect of your own wealth. This is why true wealth building looks boring from the outside. There are no flashy wins or dramatic gambles. The real work happens quietly, consistently, through the application of rules and systems that most people never adopt. They're too busy looking for the shortcut. In the next video, I'll break down a very popular money habit that looks smart on the surface but mathematically destroys your wealth over the long term. If this video changed how you think, subscribe for more weekly mental models on performance, wealth, and decision.